Coach Tony, Wrestling Podium Performance. Today is going to be the next vlog workout. It's June 20th, 2025. Today is going to be primarily just looking at some deadlifts and accessory work. I'm going to save the chest and back workout for tomorrow on Saturday. So if you like what I've been providing in these videos and other videos, as well as little tidbits and gems of information, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions about training and whatnot, leave a comment below. Anyways, I'm going to hop right into the warm-ups here. I'm going to be doing deficit deadlifts just with a conventional regular grip. So the deficit makes it a little bit harder in the bottom portion. I'm also going to be pausing each rep at the bottom. Regular barbell, as I said previously, I like to deadlift kind of flat-footed or as barefooted as possible. So I just go in socks. So nice, easy warm-ups. So as you can see, it starts off basically almost right at my feet. So that means I'm getting a lot more range of motion through this. So it's imperative, if you're going to be doing deficit deadlifts, you need to have good mobility. You need to have some flexibility in order to get into position. Those who already struggle getting into position of a conventional deadlift, these are not for you in the beginning. These are something that takes a little bit of time. If you're an athlete, you should be able to be getting into these in your general prep phases, early season. That's where these are going to be more beneficial to you. So yeah, let's start warming up again. So because it's my first week of doing deficit deadlifts with each time I'm going to pause on the floor, I'm being a little bit more conservative with the weight. I'm not just trying to jump right in and go really hard, because the range of motion makes this a lot harder. I'm using the same weight that I used for the 8x8s on the deadlifts in the last couple weeks of it. So this way I can be a little more, not necessarily cautious, but I can gauge it. If I feel, okay, this is easy, I can go in and I can add more weight. Taking weight off isn't something I like to do. I'd much rather add more weight. So yeah, like that's actually fairly tough. And it's that added range from the deficit that makes it a little bit harder. I actually feel a little bit more just in my hamstrings alone in the bottom range than I normally would just going from the floor. Yes, this is 225 pounds. It's not that heavy, but it feels a lot heavier just in that bottom range. Oops, I forgot to pause. I'll be honest, I wasn't counting because I messed up on the first 3. I think that was only 7 though. Next set I'll be sure to get 8. So with this, I'm focusing on just keeping double overhand regular grip, not even hook gripping. But if you notice that your grip becomes an issue, yeah, you can do alternating grip, but make sure each set you switch that up so that you keep things balanced. Because whichever way your palm is going to be supinated or pulled forward, you're going to ever so slightly kind of twist to that direction. You're always going to turn that way ever so slightly. It's just the way our body is when you get all the tension going. Never really go double underhand. That's a great way to do something dumb. Or just grab some straps if grip becomes an issue, but don't use straps as a crutch. So many people use them as a crutch. Build up that grip. This is 225. I'm just going barehanded. The other thing you can do, a little bit of chalk on your palms. You get that liquid chalk stuff, but that can be messy and hard to clean up after. Or just regular chalk. You get it from any supplement and gym store, basically, fitness store. It's going to have chalk. You can order it online off of Amazon, probably for dirt cheap. But it's something that can really enhance your grip. All right, now again, we're gonna strip the weight down and do a high rep set with this. I'm gonna go 15 reps. Exact same exercise, just 15 reps. Next, going to get into the accessories. So first thing I'm going to do, just elbow at 90 degrees, external rotation with the cable. There's nothing added to it. The sled itself is about 25 or 30 pounds. So, and it's a 2-to-1 pulley, so it's only about half that, so 15 pounds. Going for sets of 12 here. The reason for this, after seeing my external elbow and knee external rotation on Friday last week, clearly this needs some work. So we get into it. So this, you want the midpoint to be perpendicular, straight out. So you'll see me reach around and grab the opposite sleeve. The reason for that is to help reinforce keeping the elbow tight at the side. So here. And I'm going to pair this up with a little bit of ab work. So we're going to do something called a Garhammer raise. So it's a hanging leg raise with a little bit of twist. So you tuck the knees up and then straighten the legs out and come down and control. Here, so it's up. Now they look easy, we'll give them a try. Straightening out the legs on the way down makes it a lot harder because now your abs, especially after you've tucked everything up, you kind of tucked everything up and under with the knee tuck part and then straightened out. Now that the whole weight of your legs is going to be a lot harder just on the abs. A lot of people will focus, when they're doing hanging leg raises, it becomes more of a hanging hip flexor. So they really use their hip flexor more than they actually use their abs for it. So having a day focusing with a focus primarily on doing some accessory work, it allows you to really go a little bit harder on them. As I know I have a chest and back workout tomorrow, I'm not going to completely wreck my, or like really over fatigue my external rotators. So I'm going to do one exercise for them, do an abs exercise. I'm going to do another accessory exercise that'll show after this, as well with an ab exercise. So here we go, set 2 of up to 12. Oh, where are you? There we go. So these are actually pretty tough. Doesn't seem like much. Give it a try, you'll see. One more. All right, so on to the final pairing superset here. So first, going to be doing what's called a face pull. There's a little bit of added weight here. So what I'm going to be doing with this is using the rope with the blade part of my hand and with an overhand grip. I'm going to grab onto the rope, and what I do from there is I'll step back and I'm going to pull it to my ears, almost like making the bodybuilding back double biceps pose. It's similar to that, but your focus is you're trying to pull the shoulders back and externally rotate at the same time. I'm going to be holding each rep for, I'm hoping for 5 seconds, but I might flop and you're going to see it. I'm going for 8 reps here. So here, anchor yourself, drop your ass down a little bit so that you're anchored in place. Make sure you're even. Like me, I like to kind of reach forward with it so that I get a little bit more stretch. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just regrip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So from there, switch over to ab exercise. So I'm going to be doing some high cable crunches. So because the last exercise was more coming up from the bottom, I'm going to try to balance that out by doing crunch more from the top. So I'm going to keep the cable behind my head for this one. Take a kneeling position, keeping it behind me. Focusing on crunching the abs. So next set, I will definitely have to add more weight. This is too light. So this workout isn't necessarily a long one, it's a shorter one, but it's got a few specified exercises that I'm doing. Next week I'll probably add another one, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a minute, come the end there, the shake started. One thing, each time you come up, make sure you get your hips extended. The reason I mentioned make sure you get your hips extended so that you can stretch the abs out. Initiate each time at the top, trying to crunch. But anyways, that's all for today's workout. If you enjoyed it, like the video, so please subscribe to the channel. If you've got any comments or questions, leave them below. So today's post-workout shake is going to be the same it has been. It's going to be a scoop of ATP Labs grass-fed whey, along with a half scoop of their greens and red superfood mix. You can get 10% off your order of ATP Labs products at the link below for both Canada and the US using code RISLING10. That's RISLING 10 at checkout. There's also going to be 5 grams of creatine monohydrate in there from Clean Athlete, which I get from Atrium Solutions here in Canada. Anyways, yeah, Coach Tony, Wrestling Podium Performance. Embrace your potential.